Right. Hello, everyone. Um, so this is the next crossword that I'm taking up today. As you can see, it's an older one. I just pulled up an old newspaper and I thought I could solve this one for today. Um, Thank you for your messages for my previous video, and some of you messaged me privately, in fact, to tell me that I got a couple of clues wrong. And they were right. I did get some of those clues wrong, but I think that's the fun in solving a crossword. You can never really be sure whether you've got the right answers until the solution comes in. Yesterday being a holiday, today's newspaper wasn't in, so I don't know whether my answers were fully correct or wrong. But I think based on our replies, I got some of those clues wrong. But nevertheless, let's go for this one. This is again the Navin Times crossword. It's an older one, as I mentioned earlier. And here are the clues. So let's begin with this. Okay. Right. So I'll start with one across. It says, "Vend, don't buy." Okay. If you can recall other words that begin with "vend," the one of the most common ones is vendor, right? And vendor is one who sells stuff, right? A seller is called a vendor, and the opposite of "don't buy" is to sell. So vend or "don't buy" is sell. So I'm going to put that in. Let's look at one down. An NCO. Right. Now, NCO refers to is an acronym that's used in the armed forces. It refers to a non-commissioned officer. So basically, up to a certain rank, those ranks are considered as non-commissioned officer, and the ranks above that are considered as commissioned officers. So the beginning rank for a commissioned officer is a lieutenant. So this, an NCO, could be a sergeant. And because they have given this as an acronym, you would know that the answer here should also be an acronym. Now the problem is sergeant is usually written with 3 letters, SGT, and there are 4 here. I don't know if they mean a staff sergeant, so it could be SSGT, but I'm not sure of this, right? So I'll leave it for now. Let's look at 2 down. Jet set jet. Jet set jet. Perhaps this is referring to a type of jet, a model of a jet, but I don't know. I'm not sure of this. Let's go back to the previous clues here. 4 across says a fixed or customary standard. A fixed or customary standard. Norm, but that's only 4 letters. This is 6 letters. I don't know. Unit of resistance of electricity, right? I know this. So the answer to this is ohm, right? Ohm is a unit of resistance in electricity, and that's written as OHM. Let's look at 3 down. Ruffian, right? This is a thug. Let's look at 9 down. Speed. Now this, because they've given this in short form, this actually means measure, right? Now there's a clue in the way they have given you this clue, right? There's a clue within a clue here. Speed measure, and this is given in a short form, which means the answer to this is also a short form. That's why it's given like this, speed measure. So how do you measure speed? Usually it is kilometers per hour or miles per hour, because you know that there's an M here. You know, it should be MPH. It should be an acronym, right? but I want to make sure that I'm getting this correct as well. So if this is P and this is H, let's look at what these are. 13. Dash from, dislodged violently and firmly from. Is this upstaged? Upstageds. So I'm going to fill this in. And this becomes upstaged. This is a very common ending in the English language, G and H. So let's look at 14 across here. Because of this. No, I'm sure it's a very common one, but because we don't have more letters here, more clues here, it's becoming difficult to recall what this might be. Let's go to 5 down. Campaign motto. So this what's the word for that? Campaign motto, like a tagline, it's right there. I just can't recall it. It's there. It's something that you use to mobilize a crowd or to get a campaign together. It's a kind of a motto. I just can't remember this. I'll get this later. 6 down. This again, look at the way this clue is given, right? This could be Indian or it could be anything else for that matter. It doesn't matter what this is actually. So assuming it's Indian National Theatre, the reason, because they've given you this in dots and it's only 3 letters, it's INT. They're referring to the acronym here. But hang on, I've got a G here. So that can't be that. So either I've got upstaged wrong or I'm recalling the wrong acronym here. So one of these is wrong. Let's go to 7. Last. One of the synonyms for last is ultimate, but ultimate wouldn't fit in here. Last. Now last could also mean the last one, so to speak, but it could also mean to survive, to last for a while. It could also mean to survive. Is it that? I don't know. Let's move on. So we had reached here, unit of resistance of electricity, a metric weight. This could be gram or a kilo. It could be one of those two, right? 10 across. I think it should be gram, because remember I said that this could be staff sergeant, so then this fits in nicely with GRAM. But let's see, 11 down. Verse or a poem? No. GRAM. Tooth is a molar, right? I know this, so I know that this is molar, therefore this is gram, therefore this is staff sergeant. Let's look at 2 down. Jet set jet. Nope. Because of, this should be the letter U, because you don't get this kind of a combination with some other letter. Maybe there are words I've never heard about, but usually when you have these letters, it's usually a U here. But what could it be? Because of. Through? No. We'll leave it. 21 across. be mistaken. So to make a mistake is to err. E-double-R. 18 down. Spoiled child. A spoiled child is a brat. Okay. What's 17 across? Begins or commences a journey, and it's two words, 7 and 2. Begins or commences a journey, embarks on. Okay, so this is embarks on. 19 down. Enterprise captain. So now this is referring to a very popular TV/movie franchise which came out, the Star Trek series, right? And in that there's a ship called the Enterprise, and the main character, the captain of that ship, is Captain Kirk, right? So it comes here, Kirk. Let's look at this. 20 down. Camera type. One of the most popular types of cameras you have is the SLR. Let's look at 22 across. Same sort. So same type. So one of the lesser known 3-letter words for type is ilk. ILK. Right? So when you say type of something, you say ilk as well. 15 down. Norse god of mischief. So Marvel has made this one popular. The Norse god of mischief is Loki. 26 across. Vexed. Sorry, get this up here. 26 across is vexed. Vexed, to vex someone. To vex someone, it's a verb, is to irritate someone. So because it's given as in the past tense, vexed, it is irritated. Right. Let's look at 15 across. Second of 2. So this is a common usage in the English language. When you're talking about two things, you can either use pronouns for them, or you can use two other words, and these are, to refer to the first one you usually say former, and to refer to the second one you say letter. So this is LATTER. Okay, it's LA, it's not letter, it's letter. There's a slight change of spelling here. Let's see this one. 16 down. 16 down is tassel. Tassel. Some aspect of fashion here. I don't know what tassel means, or the other word for tassel. Let's go back to 5 because we have some more words here. Some more letters there. Campaign motto. I feel like I have this on the tip of my tongue. I just can't recall it. Campaign motto. No, I'll come back. And 7 down is last. See, I knew that. See, you remember what I mentioned for last? I said that there could be two possible interpretations to this. One is the last thing in something, right? The ultimate thing. Or the second one is to survive. So this is used in that context. So this one is endure. Like that.